I'm Cassidy Hubbard with ESPN. This year's NBA Combine is right around the corner. All the top prospects will be gathered in one spot to showcase their talents before the draft. Now, there's a lot of early buzz about a player that some are already dubbing the one. Straight out of high school, skipped college to fine-tune his skill set overseas at street ball and pro-am courts, where he gave an early indication of what he could do. The question is, can he keep it up under the intense scrutiny of actual NBA scouts? We'll be following this one's rise or fall. Keep it locked right here on ESPN.
Welcome back, YouTubians. It's your boy, Cynical Young Man here, and we are back with another NBA Live 19 career mode vid. But I was reliably informed that if you reset the career or start a new career as of now or as of a few days ago, you get the new rosters. And I thought that would be much better viewing for everybody, seeing everybody on the right teams. So I decided to create a new character. I have gone with a floor general point guard build. Everybody meet Demarcus Gonastane. So yeah, I've been mucking around with a few builds over the last couple of days. Apologise for not having any vids up. I just thought I'd try a few different builds that I haven't used before. And I am really digging this point guard build. So let's see if we can get it. Gotta recommend the build too, guys. It's a great build for my personal playstyle anyway. I was digging Vlad. I was really enjoying the slashing, but really hurting me that I couldn't shoot threes properly. I definitely love being able to shoot from beyond the arc, so I ended up going with a build that has a steal rating still, because you know I love them steals, but still has the ability to shoot an 85 3 and an 88 mid. So I can still shoot, I can steal, I can do great dribbles, and he's got brilliant passing too. So for my playstyle and for these videos, this particular build should work pretty well. So I used the fast forward option so we didn't have to go through all of the grinding process again. So I'm up at level 50 and he's already at, I think, an 86 rating. So there is no excuses for me not putting in good performances. And if I don't go number one in this draft, I would be very, very disappointed. What am I doing? Wild assist. He was open, but could have been picked off. And yeah, Trey's a bit quick for me, but I still do manage to get a couple of steals, which is good. I also tried out the Reaper build. Obviously, really being a shooter, I really enjoyed the shooting styles thing, but defensively he was just too weak. He just couldn't get too many steals, and it was okay for blocks and rebounds, but yeah, as you know, I love me my steals. So I ended up trying a couple of other builds, and yeah, settled on the point guard because he can shoot, despite the fact that that didn't go in from mid and from long range. But like I said, he can also dribble and pass really well and get them steals. There's bricks all over the place today. So yeah, basic stuff. Some pick and rolls. Still trying to get the feel for the character. Of course, this is the first time I've used them. I've literally just created the build and gone straight into the draft. Draining them threes, even though I did not time that at all. But that's what I was missing. Those threes. Trey says, you want threes? I got threes all day. He has a pretty good game, Trey. He actually drops quite a few from long range. The old basic pick and roll for Mo. Take that. Easy money. And you know that I got to get me my steals. Mine. Give me that ball. Booyah! Can dunk too, I forgot to tell you that. But Trey's got the speed to get by. Andre with the miss. Putting up bricks. Test out that dribbling. See what I got. Double cross, triple cross. There's the lane. And a miss. That's an unfortunately common theme in this game, and also the first league game, which you will hopefully see. Hopefully I'll get that uploaded today as well. That I can slash pretty well, but he's got a pretty low layup rating at this stage, so there's a lot of contested layups that just miss. Half court assist. Gots to get me those steals. Mine. You might be quick, Trey, but not quick enough. Does well to block the drive though. Cut me off. Nothing doing. Back it down. Step back from the back down. Brick. Didn't time it at all. And then what was that? Passes straight into the back of the player. Bloody hell. And that goes on me apparently. How unlucky is that? That happens to me so often. So easy to knock the ball loose when they've only got one direction to go in, but generally the ball goes the other way, which means it goes out. But it still disrupts the play, and sometimes you get the steal. More ice cubes from the tray. Sorry, old Trey goes nuts from beyond the arc. I think he hits 4, certainly 3 anyway. That was a bit lucky. And he's got that speed, he can get by me a lot. But given the steal rating that I've got, and Trey is one of the ones that I do struggle to steal the ball from a bit because of that speed, it bodes pretty well for the career mode, I think. In this draft, I'm just playing real basics. I just want to make sure that I do go number 1. Basic pick and rolls. And I'm getting 17 points for those assists too. Being a floor general, you seem to get a pretty good rating for that. Whereas I was only getting, I think, 10 points with my wing shooter build every time I did an assist. So that didn't add up to a massive game score. Take that, Marvin! My ball. Give me the ball. That is not your ball. It is mine. That's 3 steals. Run out of time. Perfect release, but I'm way too far downtown. But we go into the first half and we're already down to 8 in the draft, which is a very good first half. I don't think I've ever been ranked lower in the first half. I usually come home strong in the draft, okay, from about 14 or 15. But in this case, it goes the other way around. I have a brilliant first half and a very slow second half. But it starts alright, because I see you, Marvin. I got you. And it must be my 90s childhood or something, but I can't hear the name Marvin without thinking of Marvin the Martian or Starvin' Marvin from, I think, South Park. Right. Give me that ball, Trey. That's my ball, not yours. Mine. And check this. Wide open, no one guarding. Perfect release. Brick. Still wide open. Give me that. No one near me. Almost perfect. Double brick. Oh, man. And then Trey just says, nah, sit down, son. This how you do it. Bitch, he just... Salt in my gaping wounds. That's cold ice. That's cold. And then he cuts off my patented double cross. But I see Marvin again. Another 17-point assist. Something to do with the build, I think. Gives me a... So even with my slasher and my chef, I was only getting 14. And I timed that steal, but it doesn't even knock the ball loose. Trey's having none of it. Block City. There's plenty of blocks in this game. Not from me, but from everybody else. I'm wide open, but he doesn't pass, and he gets rejected. And they go all the way down the other end and finish. Now we're still in front, but it's a close game. But we're down to 4 in the draft. 3.5 to go. Plenty of time. Try and get Ice dancing, but unfortunately he refuses. He's definitely got me. But he can't stop the push-off. Hello, greenness, my old friend. He's too little. He might be quick, but he ain't strong. I should have got that steal there. That was a big window. I wasn't ready. I wasn't expecting that to come up. Not this time, Trey. Finally misses one because I'm finally defending him. Can be the problem with going for so many steals. You do, if you miss, you do tend to leave your man fairly open for the shot. Look at this! Booyakasha! I think that's the best dunk that I've personally done in any of the videos that I've put together. And again, might be something to do with the build. He can dunk, he's got a reasonable dunk. But certainly dunk better than any of my slashing builds. Ugly! Somebody get me a bandage. Wide open spaces. And I brick it. Yeah. Trey's lost his rhythm. Now they're starting to defend me in the backcourt. Give me that space. Give me that space. Nah, Trey's holding on. He knows what I'm trying to do now. Oh, DeAndre's had a quiet game. Trey's been the driver. Give me that ball. Number 2 already, guys. We've still got a minute and a half to go. Basic pick and roll, get those assists, build up that score, but it's not happening. Cuts off the dribble, and they defended my man well, so that fell apart. Didn't cost me a draft rating though. I'm still number 2. I just need 1, maybe 2 solid plays from here. But time is starting to run out, and I must admit, they are sitting and holding the ball, so they're using the full shot clock a lot of the time, which is hurting my chances. We're going to get the dub, but can I get to number 1? I got to be greedy, I got to take over the ball. Trey's not having any of it. Can't get past anyone. There it is. Nah, he cuts me off again. Try broken for the hoop. Nothing's doing. Team's deciding to play without me because I can't get space. I'm losing my time. I need to get that number 1 rating, guys. This is about me, not you. Could you imagine a player doing that in the draft? It's all about me getting to number 1. Which is essentially how every player plays this game, I think. There it is. Number 1. It was a very, very average play, but I had to do something. I had to be greedy and I had to ball hog. But gonna get the dub, guys, and we're gonna go number 1. And I am very much loving this build. See if I can get some salt. Take the little final assist. Secures that ranking. Can I get any steals? Nah, Trey's having none of it. and I get poleaxed by Aiden. Massive screen, sends me on my ass. And I try some desperate thing to try and get it within shooting range, but Mo can't pass that far without it being way, way inaccurate. It's a bad play on my behalf. That's not your fault, Mo, that's my bad. 3.5 seconds left. We get the ball back. Can I do anything? No, because Mo can't pass from halfway, but apparently he thinks he can shoot from... Oh, anyway. Time was running out. We go number 1, guys. Got the dub. 10-point win in the end, which was pretty convincing. And we get play of the game. I thought it was going to be that incredible double cross and like ridiculous launching power dunk, but it's just the steal and two-hander. But that's alright, I'll take the double, I'll take the play of the game. Pretty good all-round game, guys. 13, 9, 2, 4. No blocks, obviously, but 273 is not a bad game score for the draft. So, now that you've met Demarcus Gonastane, what do you reckon, guys? Do you think I should stick with the build? I'm really digging the build. I think it'll be exciting for the videos. You can pretty much do everything that I'm trying to achieve. Should be able to get some flashy passing. Dunks, threes, middies, dribbles.
You have the ability to predict the future? Yeah, right. If I did, I wouldn't be here right now. No, it's because we've both read the scouting reports. Yes, we have. And from the combine.
It's true. Like I told you, the brother performed, no question about it. And even you have to admit, he performed head and shoulders above all the rest. And he has lived up to the hype of his name. I've got the #1 overall pick. This one is the one. I'm rolling with him.
Did very well. He outperformed the others, you know, right now by a wide margin. But to say you are the one, he has a long way to go before he's earned that nickname, the one, let alone being drafted #1 overall.
When he goes #1, you will eat your words, Max Kellerman. I can assure you that you'll see I'm right on this one, like I always am.
I don't know, Max is right an awful lot of the time, but not in this case. So there you go, guys, draft pick #1, and again we're not going to be playing for the Suns, so I'm going to pick a team that needs a point guard. And personally I sort of had a bit of a think about it and thought, well, what team is going to go all the way if they had an all-star style point guard? And I thought, well, there's one team that's got some very dominant bigs that has a good point guard, but probably not an all-star, not at this point anyway. And I thought, well, the combination with AD went so well at the Lakers, but at the Pelicans, but I can't play for the Lakers. I'm a Celtics man at heart, and I don't think I can play for the Lakers. So I have a wee chat with Michael, and we organise a bit of a trade because I don't want to stay on the Suns. And I have a really good shot through all the different teams. My motivation here at the moment is to find a team that, should they have an all-star point guard, would be certainly up there, if not favourites, to be the champions. I did consider the Lakers. Rondo's obviously good, but that AD temptation really had me going. I really enjoyed my time at the Pelicans and that big man, small man combination with AD. So that got me thinking, I can't go to the Lakers because I'm a Celtics fan at heart, and I just can't bring myself at this point to go to them. I may do yet with another character, but basically led me to, okay, I like the big man, small man combination, and there is one other big man that jumps straight out, and one other team that has a good point guard, but not a great point guard. So me and the Greek Freak are going to take the Bucks all the way. So there he is, guys, number 13 for the Bucks, Demarcus Gonastane. Hopefully you're enjoying the idea of a new career with a new character with the reset rosters. I'm very excited about the character archetype, and I'm also flicking the difficulty up to All-Star, so that should make the games a bit more interesting as well, and hopefully a little bit more nail-biting for the viewers. So I'll catch you next time, guys. I am out.